Hi, welcome to the Smell Podcast. I'm your host, Katie Price Boateng. Today I want to share with you all a news story about smell training. I'll admit that I've tried smell training multiple times in the past, but I haven't been very good at sticking with it. Okay, so this article is called, "I'm Going to Stay Optimistic. Washington University Patients Work to Regain Sense of Smell." And it was published by Shayla Farzan on August 16th, 2018 for St. Louis Public Radio. Thank you to Shayla for her permission to play this story on the podcast. Okay, here's the story.
This is St. Louis Public Radio. St. Louis Public Radio has been following a research study at Washington University that's trying to help people regain their sense of smell. We met one of the participants, Joe Weissman, 5 months ago. St. Louis Public Radio's Shayla Farzan has an update.
Joe Weissman lost his sense of smell 2 years ago. So earlier this year, the South County resident enrolled in experimental smell training at WashU, along with more than 20 other patients. The idea is pretty simple. Patients sniff strong odors a couple times a day to try to teach their brains how to smell again. Scientists aren't exactly sure how it works, but over time, some people start to slowly regain their sense of smell, as Weissman is hoping to do.
Come on, nose.
He just finished the training, and he says he's starting to pick up some smells, like campfire smoke and cinnamon buns.
Though it's been a slow progression for me, it's positive and it's going in the right direction. So I'm going to stay optimistic.
Kansas City resident Denise Turner has had a similar experience. Before the WashU smell training, she hadn't been able to smell anything for over 4 years. She says she first noticed a change about 3 months after starting the training.
One day I was in the office and a girl had some flowers on her desk. And I walked past them and I could smell the fragrance. And I was like,
Pawina Jermunkelchai, the WashU medical resident leading the study, says the training seems to affect patients' ability to recognize different types of odors.
So it's not necessarily that I can identify that a rose is a rose, but that I can distinguish that there are different smells in the air.
The research is still ongoing, and it's hard to draw any conclusions from just a handful of patients. But at least 6 other research studies, mostly in Europe, have found significant improvement in patients' ability to smell after the training. I'm Shayla Farzan, St. Louis Public Radio.
Thanks again to Shayla for allowing me to use her story on the podcast. Please check out the article online because it has pictures that go along with the story. You can find the link to the article in the episode description. And if you'd like to follow Shayla on Twitter, you can do so at Shayla Farzan, and that's spelled SHAHLAFARZAN. Have any of you had any success with smell training? If so, I'd love to hear about it. Send me a message and let me know. Okay, next up, I wanted to talk about an exciting new conference that is focused on smell and taste disorders. The Monell Center in Philadelphia is partnering with the University of Florida Center for Smell and Taste and the Rocky Mountain Taste and Smell Center at the University of Colorado School of Medicine to host a 2-day conference called Identifying Treatments for Taste and Smell Disorders this coming November. The conference is scheduled for November 14th and 15th, 2018 in Philadelphia. Patients are being invited to share their own stories, so check out the conference website so you can submit your own. Chris Kelly, who runs the smell training group on Facebook and has her own website, www.smelltraining.co.uk, is going to be there so you can meet her in person. I'm planning to attend the conference, so if you're able to do so, if you live around the area or you can make it work, I'd highly encourage it. I think it's so exciting that we're finally getting a conference dedicated to people like us who live with a smell and taste disorder. Make sure that you check out the conference website at ittsd2018.org. They do require registration, but the conference is completely free. I would love to meet some of you there. I'll include the links to Chris's smell training website, the conference website, and a news release all about the new conference in the episode description. Make sure to check them out. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to share your story, please send an email to thesmellpodcast@gmail.com or tweet me at thesmellpodcast. Until next time, have a great day.